Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a very important issue that if the assessee participates in any proceedings and if at the time of participation in the proceedings, the time limit for completion of those proceedings are already over. So whether the participation in the proceedings by the assessee can be taken up as that the time for completing the assessment or passing the order has also been extended or will be deemed to be extended. This issue has been taken up by the Madras High Court in the case of San Meena SI India Private Limited versus Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax and another. This matter has been reported in 459 ITR at page number 487 and the date of the judgment is 19th September 2022. As all we know that in case of transfer pricing issue, when there is the question involved is of determination of arm's length price, a lot of the matters are being remanded by the tribunals to the assessing officers to take up the matter afresh as far as the determination of arm's length price by referring to the DRP is concerned. In the present case also the matter was remanded to the AO by the tribunal for calculating the arm's length price by referring the matter to the DRP in February 2016 and the assessing officer referred the matter in February 2016. So the facts were very clear that the principal commissioner or the AO received the order of the tribunal in February 2016. So as per section 153 subsection 2A, the time limit for completing the assessment in the case is 31st March 2017, which is within 1 year from the end of the financial year in which the order of the tribunal is being received by the principal commissioner. Since in the present case the AO has referred the matter to the DRP on the remand back in February 2016, so it can be safely presumed that the order has been received by the revenue authorities in February 2016. So the time limit for completing the assessment was 31st March 2017. But in the present case, on the request of the assessee, the matter for hearing was first taken up by the DRP on 19th December 2017. The matter was heard by the DRP first time on 19th December 2017. That is after the period of limitation for passing the order, that was 31st March 2017 in the present case. But in that hearing also the matter was not concluded. So the assessee again requested to take up the matter by letter dated 29th January 2020. DRP passed the order on 28th February 2020. In the present set of circumstances, when the matter was first listed for hearing on 19th December 2017, when the assessee again requested on 29th January 2020 to the DRP for taking up the matter, before that, already the time limit for passing the assessment order under section 153 subsection 2A has already expired. When the assessee realized this thing, the assessee moved to the High Court and said that in the present case, the order passed by the DRP is not valid because it was time barred. The plea of the department was that since the assessee was participating in the proceedings, so the proceedings cannot be time barred. Madras High Court, by analyzing all the facts and circumstances of the case and by relying on the judgment in the case of Roka Bathroom Products Private Limited 2022, which was reported in 445 ITR at page number 537, said that in the present case, it does not make any difference whether the assessee has participated in the proceedings or not if the time for passing the order has expired and after that any order is passed, that order has no value in the eyes of the law and the DRP order was quashed by the Madras High Court. At the end of this video, once again, I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is San Minna SI India Private Limited versus Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax and another. And this case has been decided by Honorable Madras High Court, which has been reported in 459 ITR at page number 487. The date of the judgment is 19th September 2022. Thank you, friends.